So if you ever get in trouble with the law, you may want to just call this next guy.
All right, he's the first person the celebs reach out to when they find themselves in a bit of a bailout. Fox 5's Lisa Evers here now to introduce us to the fixer. Lisa.
Well, Stephen Derry, I always see this guy in criminal court right in the middle of the big cases, shoulder to shoulder with a celebrity in trouble and all the big name lawyers. And I always wondered who he was. Now I know. He's the fixer, a real New York original who lives by the code of the streets.
I gotta take this call.
Ira Jettleson is a bail bondsman to the stars and anyone else in trouble with the law. He's got about $30 million on the street at any moment. He's your get out of jail pass. So popular, his phone number's up on the wall at Rikers Island.
All right, no matter what, I'll bring up to a $500,000 power just in case.
He never knows who's calling him on his flip phone, but he always picks up 24/7. Often it's a high-powered star.
People like Lawrence Taylor, people like Plaxico Burress, people like Dominic Strauss-Kahn, people like Ja Rule, Cat Williams, Lil Wayne, all these people that have been in my circle.
He's also sprung millionaire madam Anna Gristina and tried to help troubled actress Lindsay Lohan cut a deal to wear an ankle bracelet and get substance abuse treatment.
I enjoy the juice. I enjoy the action. I enjoy seeing faces of people when I'm able to help them out at their most toughest times when they're so vulnerable.
If you cross the fixer, which is the name of his new book, watch out. Don't jump bail or go on the run, and you'll see his heart of gold turn to cold, hard steel, and he'll send beefy bounty hunters to track you down.
I was a nice guy and I was there. Right. Now if you screw me, there's a different side of me you're going to see, and that side you're not going to like.
Whether it's wise guys or street gang leaders being accused of crimes, Ira goes by a universal criminal code.
The code of the streets with me is that they could come to me and know that whatever they tell me stays in the vault.
Jettelson's come a long way from hanging out on the steps of criminal court, trying to get connects with top lawyers. Now they call him, and he gets 6 to 10% of the millions of dollars of bonds he floats every year.
There's some years that I do, 15 million in bail. Sometimes I do, 20 million. It depends. Sometimes I do 10 million. It depends on the amount of cases that I do.
It's lucrative for sure, but he's on call around the clock, even when he's with his wife and family. He tells me he's afraid that if he doesn't take the call, someone else will get the business.
It's a terrible fear. It really is. It's a terrible fear. I mean, and I even take calls of check-ins on my phone. I have people on ankle bracelets that are monitored to my phone.
That device is an old-school flip phone. No smartphone, tablet, or even pen and paper for the fixer. He keeps it all in his head. There was only one time he thought of quitting.
I got the guy out, and 5-6 weeks later, he went on a rampage and killed some people. And it really disturbed me. It really did. I thought long and hard whether I wanted to still be in this business.
Most of the time, he says his clients appreciate his fast service, and some become friends. Walking around with him at Manhattan Criminal Court, he seemed to know everybody. But I wondered if he worried sometimes about his own safety.
In a sick way, I take a different way home every night, and I am, licensed to carry a gun.
More often than not, this concierge to the criminally charged is appreciated for what he does.
Stay out of trouble. I'm here if you need me.
Ira's taking his business national with a new website called jammedup.com. It will soon be an app, so you can keep it on your phone, and if you get jammed up with the law, it will give you a local bail bondsman and criminal defense attorney.